Yeah. Alrighty. GU in an awful spot. Very, very mid-range in between the news wick that was created Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember what day it was. But it just created this huge range. We've done a sufficient retracement and come down low enough, but we haven't really got any structure to break. It's taken out some highs that don't really mean anything. Done a small internal 15 minute that doesn't really mean anything. So today's just more of a waiting game. We've got important news tonight, which will rock the market, I would say. So I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't much movement up until that point. But basically, looking to take a trade once this low is taken, we can look to buy up. Or there's a nice 4 hour point, which I'll actually mark out at the top here. So the reason this makes sense, we've come into a point, done a 15-minute internal break. This break right here, or even this one, either or. Um, Coming back up into here, we'd be reaching supply before we've actually come into an important demand point, this extreme demand down here. Um, so that would make sense. You may find that during London, it just steps its way up and then news rocks it and takes it, so we can't even take it anyway. But that's basically what I'm looking at with GU. I don't think there's much option apart from that. I've got this point marked out here. It is a point where I could possibly buy from, but I won't be taking anything from them. We're just following along, understanding on days like today, we won't actually more than likely take a trade. This is more, watching price action. But you're better off doing back testing or hopping off and doing something else today, I reckon. So, yeah, Dylan will go through AU.
Easy. Sweet. So AU obviously had a really, really strong melt yesterday, which was clean. Did have a nice buy from down in this area down here. Basically at the moment in a bit of a awkward spot, same as GU. Obviously, we're at the top of the bullish leg at the moment, had a deep retracement, like I was saying yesterday, in our hourly bullish range. Having priced now inside of this bullish 15, it has come down, done a very deep retracement in it and taken our decisional structural point. So obviously this is the pullback that led to that external break. So now that it has come and taken that point, it has come deep enough now where it does make sense for it to come and take out this high. So no, it hasn't mitigated the extremes. So I'm still open to selling out of here if it does come up there. Preferably though, I'd rather buy it from here, the inducement of there to target all of this as it makes a bit more sense to now treat this as a weaker point. Same with the point up here, really looking to take out that external high. So all I really want to do is just wait for it to give a bit more structure, see which way it's going to go. Either point I'm happy to look at. I will move my alert down there as, yeah, once it gets down there, happy to start looking for buys. But until it gets to either of those points, I'm really not interested. Don't want to be trying to buy mid-range like this. EU, I'm not really even bothering with at all, to be honest. But yeah, for EU, it's pretty much the same as GU. You can also look a little bit when you get to here. Just got to remember that really that is our internal range at the moment of this large push. So if you are trading off of here, you're not really getting a 15 inducement. So you're better off waiting for price to come down to do a strong mitigation of either that point, induce that point, induce this point, a little bit iffy being Asia low, or mitigate down here. Can look to sell from up the top. You just don't really have the best points. There might be like a 4 hour point up there potentially. Yeah, there's a clean 4 hour point, which you could look to trade from. But yeah, it's a little bit iffy just given the fact that if we do come up there, we haven't really even had an internal break. It's done a little step down here, a little break there, or a little break there. You could use them, but they're just really, really insignificant. So if it does start to come back up, I'd more so see it respecting this leg. So selling from there would be a little bit iffy and not preferred. But really, when it comes to EU, it doesn't set up anywhere near as often as the other pairs. So you are better off paying your attention to GU and obviously AU. They do set up a bit more frequently. Yeah, if anyone's got any questions on that, let us know. Otherwise, we'll can wrap it up there. Gonna be a
Beautiful.
waiting game. Sweet. All right, cool. Happy days, guys. We'll yeah, let you know when we're going live and a trade's presenting.
Sweet as.
Sweet. See you, fellas.
Catches.